Hello, everybody. Buckets in the chat. Hi, Tabari. Nice to see you. Nice to see everyone. How are you doing? Today is going to be a nice chill stream. We're going to be power washing and chatting. The last time we did this, we got into some pretty deep, some pretty deep conversations, but we'll see where we go this time. But before I get started, I'm going to send a give me just a second. I'm gonna send a link to a tweet that I made today that I would really like your feedback on, because it's asking about like scheduling preferences, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do from here on out. So here is the link to my tweet. It's a poll, so please vote for whatever option seems best to you. Yes, everything must be cleaned. Oh, your knees are bothering you today? Oh, I hope the CBD kicks in real quick then. I really hope so, because I hate knee pain, joint pain. It's the worst. I'm sorry, it's a Dragon Ball Z reference. Who's Kakarot? I don't know who Kakarot is. I never watched Dragon Ball Z. I'm sorry, am I a failure? Anyway, so today I'm doing a nice chill stream, doing some power washing and chatting. Kakarot is Goku's birth name. Oh, didn't know that. Goku's other name that Vegeta calls him. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. I've never seen Dragon Ball Z. Oh, yeah, I need a... Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness, I need a nice chill stream today because it's been a busy week for me. Like, oh... I've been absolutely exhausted. I'm sorry I had to cancel Wednesday stream because I was just it was bad. I was like totally wiped out after Wednesday. So that's part of why I have that tweet question, because it's I just need to figure out how I'm going to deal with my scheduling. But I think we should just go ahead and pop right in to Power Wash Simulator, and we can just figure out what we're going to talk about as we go. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and start with the first one, and we're going to clean the bungalow. Hey Doc, you know I mentioned my folks. Well, I think it's their bungalow met your pressure washer. I think it's time. It's so filthy, it's hard to tell where the ground ends and the house begins. Ew. When I mentioned you to Ma, her eyes lit up. Pops moaned and said the browner the porch, the warmer the touch. The torch, not touch. Which clearly means nothing. He's overruled. If you can give the place a good cleanup, I'm sure it'd give them both a lift. Thanks again, Cal. Let's do this. I'm gonna have to remember all of the... Okay, equip... Refill nozzle, or rotate nozzle. Select soap, select nozzle, select extension, show dirt, walk, sprint, stand, crouch, rotate equipment, aim mode. Oh yeah, aim mode. I haven't used that much, have I? Pick up, place equipment. Oh, that's F. Okay, and then jump. You're probably gonna go play Skyrim together with friends later, but I figured I'd hop in and say hi because I missed you. Aw, hi, I missed you too. You got to see Multiverse of Madness and you really liked it? Well, that's good. Oh, okay. I think first things first. We gotta start with let's go with yellow, and let's start with the driveway. Look at those pretty flowers. Power wash the flowers and give them some aggressive watering. Okay, we're gonna do this nice and smoothly. I've got some snacks. Do you guys have any snacks? I've got myself a mandarin orange and some grapes. I've been trying to eat better lately, so I figured, you know, fruit's good for you, right? I'm not a big healthy food eater kind of person. I feel like when it comes to, so you know how they say like, okay, you make one healthy choice, like you start your day with a healthy meal, then that kind of like makes you pick healthier meals for the rest of the day. I get that sometimes, but other times, like today, I ate a really healthy meal and then I horribly crave unhealthy food the rest of the day. Oh, you gotta get the sides of these. Got a tall thing of tea? What kind of tea? You know, I haven't even bought any soap, but I don't really feel like the soap's worth it. I've seen Markiplier play, and he seems to think that the soap is pointless. Oh, I should really have it this way. Yeah, that's better. Oh, what am I? Oh! Oh, stepladder. Hello. Hummus and pretzel chips? That sounds amazing. I want some of that. I have some homemade hummus, but I don't have pretzel chips. I typically dip carrots, like baby carrots, into hummus. Just because that's a little, you know, healthier, I guess. But man, I want pretzel chips now. Pretzel chips aren't that bad. Sugar-free, sweet ice cold tea? Nice. No, I haven't seen a movie in the theaters for a long time, but I've wanted to. Like, I miss going to the theaters. I should just go sometime. The last time I went was in January. I saw the anime movie Belle. I really liked that. That was a really good movie. I've watched it since because I love it. It's very good. And the music is great. Maybe the soap has improved because he used soap before updates. Gotcha. I don't know. I'm a cheapskate and I don't want to spend money on something that might not actually help. Let's go to the big boy for this. Oh. The big boy, though, the problem is you gotta really take your time. Yeah, you know what? I don't like that. Look at that. Look how much it left. I really like the yellow nozzle. I think it's a good in-between. It's pretty strong, and it's at least got a spread. Like, the red one is, like, the strongest, but it doesn't have a spread at all. I haven't bought anything. I just realized that. I'm just saving money for the most powerful power washer. That's it. Sea salt and cracked pepper pretzel chips and roasted red pepper hummus. Oh, fancy. I don't like pepper. Like, I don't like any kind of pepper. But that still sounds delicious. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a movie in 3D. It's not that I don't like 3D, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of lost its appeal to me. You know? I don't know. Everyone was like, that's gonna be the new, like, the new thing. Like, everything's gonna be 3D now. And it is, but I feel like it's not, like, the default. Like, they pretty much expected it to be, where it's like, oh, well, now all movies are in 3D and there's no non-3D ones. No, there's still the non-3D all the time, and I feel like most of the time people pick the non-3D. Oh, you saw the first Hobbit movie in 3D? Oh my gosh. The first Hobbit movie is the only good Hobbit movie. The other two are garbage. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so harsh. but I love the book, and like the first one followed the book pretty well, and it had some like the added stuff was pretty nice, but then the other two ones just went completely off from the book, and I hated it. Spinach and artichoke hummus, that sounds amazing! Ah, I want spinach and artichoke hummus. I love artichoke. I can just eat artichoke like on its own. It's so good. You need glasses, so it's hard to watch in 3D because, oh yeah, you can't really wear both glasses. It's kind of an issue. I have contacts, so I don't like wearing glasses. And I've noticed, like, one time I was, because I wear glasses, like, at night, so I take out my contacts and then I wear glasses. But one time I was messing around with my model in VR Studio, or V-Roy, what is this called? What is this? VTube Studio. That's it, VTube Studio. Gosh darn it, that took me forever. I was messing around with my model in VTube Studio while I was wearing my glasses late at night, and it completely messed up the face tracking. It's probably because I'm doing webcam instead of like actual face tracking. So it completely, like, my eyes were just majorly messed up in the model. Benedict Cumberbatch does play Smaug, and he was a very good Smaug. Smaug? Smaug. I think it's Smaug. My bad. It's not really the kind of person you'd expect to, like, play Smaug, but he did a really good job. Benadryl Cabbage Patch? Yes. Exactly. Ugh, this is just so relaxing. So glad to be playing this. I almost did this instead of Resident Evil 7 on the day that I canceled. I was just too tired though. I was like, even though this is nice and relaxing and chill, I still felt too exhausted to do that. He did the mocap for it too? Nice. Oh yeah. I really love seeing, like, mocap behind the scenes scene. Oh, I wasn't even close to done. Excuse me. But yeah, I love watching behind the scenes mocap stuff. That's always fun. Come on, get those steps. Get those steps. It might just be low. I think I turned the volume down last time. Let me put it up just a little bit more. I think I put the water volume down quite a bit. Let me put the master volume up and then water down. How's that sound for you guys? Oh wait, never mind, it is muted. You right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, why do I always forget to unmute the game? Thankfully the sound isn't that important in this. Oh my word. Gotta clean that front door. Gotta be nice and welcoming. It's a bit loud. Okay, how about we turn the master volume down again. Okay, let me know how this sounds. Gotta be nice and welcoming from the front door. Yes. Better? Okay, good. I'm gonna do the garage door next. So yesterday was like a really exciting, fun day. I had just planned to take the day off from streaming, but it worked out because I was able to visit my cousin. My cousin and I are real close. And she just took in a couple foster kids. And I was able to meet them, and they're so cute and so fun to play with. They're about 2 and 4, a little bit below 2 and 4. Their birthdays are coming up. And they're just so cute and precious. And I absolutely love them. They're so cute. I'm like, I will babysit anytime. I love them. I'm planning on fostering in the future, but my husband and I have to find a way to agree on like the age, because I want like younger, like pretty young, but my husband wants older. And honestly, it's probably more likely to get older foster kids, just because one, I think a lot of people prefer the younger ones. They want like younger kids, so they kind of get snatched up quicker. But also, I think a lot of the times foster kids just tend to be older. Just because the situations are usually very complicated, you know? So that might be one of those things where it's like, yeah, we have preferences. I have a different preference from my husband, but we may just have to, like, have fate decide in that case, you know? I've always been like a very motherly type. Like, I'm a mom friend. I have very strong maternal instincts, so I've always been like the mom friend. And like when I was a little kid, I just knew, I was like, I'm gonna be a mom someday. So yeah, I definitely want to foster. It's just been something I've like always wanted. I will say, I'm a little unsure how that's going to work if I'm, like, still streaming at the time that it happens, which hopefully I will be. But we'll see. I'll figure out something. Like, how to juggle mom life with streaming. Because I know there's plenty of, like, moms and dads who also stream, so they figure out a way, so I could figure out a way. Get this gutter. Get this gutter. I just like the yellow one a lot. I just always use the yellow one for everything. Yeah, TK must protect everyone. Yep, it's true. I have very protective instincts. My dad was a foster child. He took on the family name, but changed it back when I was a kid. So I need to look into getting my proper family name. Gotcha. I have 3 little sisters who are all adopted. So that's just like something to me that's like, I know a lot of people, I don't know. This is something that kind of irks me. Like, some people have a really hard time like wrapping their minds around like biological versus non-biological children, and I think it's just not that complicated. Your kid is your kid, no matter how they became your kid. You know, they're a part of your family no matter what. It doesn't matter if they're blood related or not. And I think that's a very societal thing. I feel like America puts a lot of emphasis on the whole, like, blood relation theme. Because there's a lot of cultures where, like, what blood relation is completely based off not, like, being birthed by someone, but, like, who you share food with is, like, considered blood relation. If you, like, share your food with any kid, then they're considered blood relation or whatever. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Yep, exactly. That's another thing. Like, that's a people say blood is thicker than water, and they think that means family is more important than, like, bonds that you create, but it actually it's the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. It's actually saying those that you create your own bonds with are more important than people who are just related to you by blood. Used to be worse during the Old West. Oh, yeah, that's probably true. I don't know much about the Old West, but from what I know, that makes sense. Family heritage is important in my family. That's fair. I think, I don't know. That's something too, like, I feel like, at least in America, I don't know how this is in other places of the world, but at least in America, the whole idea of, like, heritage and culture is just, like, not as important. And I don't know. I wish I were more familiar with, like, the cultures of my ancestors or whatever, but I'm just not. Like, I never really learned about them. You're not gonna go much further than that because say-so stream? That's fair. I am pretty say-so. I swear, but that's about as unsay-so as I get. It's funny though, because sometimes I see some, like, stuff on Twitter that's not say-so, and I have to, like, I'm like, I want to like it or, like, repost it, but I'm like, nah, I'm too say-so for that. I don't think my audience is prepared for that. I'm just, in general, not a very unsay-so person. I've always been very... I wouldn't say, like, prudent, but I've always been kind of careful about saying stuff that is gonna, like, upset people or make people uncomfortable. I'm not, like, one to be concerned about being family friendly exactly, but I do want to be accessible to more people. You know? Because some people just, they don't want to hear about that stuff, and I completely understand. It's your preference. And I think if I can reach more people, because I just think if you can reach more people, that's probably a good thing. But if you want, listen, if you want to talk about that stuff and that's just your vibe, that's totally up to you. All, like, power to you. All power to you. Do whatever you want. I'm just not that type of person, I guess. Oh yeah, I got the bricks. Okay, now we gotta get the window. Let me get some food, I'm hungry. Nice orange slice. Your family is mostly European, but your dad and you are also proud of your Native American ancestors as well. That's cool. I am primarily, like, it's kind of interesting because I'm probably primarily German when you put together, like, my, the genes of both my mom and my dad. I'm probably mostly German. But my grandpa on my dad's side was 100% Slovak, and they were very proud of it. Like, they were like, you only marry pure Slovak blood, you know? And so they were not happy with my grandpa marrying my grandma because she was not Slovak. But despite that, like, despite how important that, like, culture was to that part of the family, I know nothing about Slovak culture. Nothing. I know absolutely nothing. So it's so weird that that's like, I have a huge chunk of pure Slovak in my heritage, but I know nothing about it. I know a little bit about Germany, but that's mostly because I took German in college. You're pretty comfortable switching between say so and not say so and talking to certain friends. I agree. There's some people where I can talk that way, but I feel like when it comes to a more, I guess this is because this is more of a like public quote unquote situation, that's where I feel a little less comfortable with that kind of thing. Like when it's a certain person that I feel like, I guess someone I trust like really closely, and I know that they're not going to feel uncomfortable, and I know they're not going to like turn it in a direction that's going to make me uncomfortable, and I can like trust them and stuff. Then I'm like, yeah, that's fine, I'll talk about that stuff. But I think when it's public like this, you can't really guarantee that kind of thing, because there could be anyone who just pops in the chat and this takes it into a direction that's not okay. And so that's kind of why, that's another reason why I don't want to be non-say-so. I think I'm gonna get the roof next. I really want to get the roof. Let's get the roof. Right there. Oh, look at all that bird poop. All that bird poop. Soccer ball! Wait. Get the soccer ball! I'm getting a power wash the soccer ball! Okay, let's. Oh, I almost fell off the roof. That's a hazard of this job, huh? That's exactly how you go about it. If me and a friend feel comfortable enough to talk about certain things, is usually when the filter comes off. Indeed. I mean, it's kind of the same thing for me for swearing. Like, there's some people I will swear like an absolute sailor around. And then there's other people that I'll be, like, completely clean with. I won't even say a single swear word. It just kind of depends on the person. And, what was I going to say? There's something more I was going to say about that. What was I saying? Oh, I lost track. I don't know what I was saying. I'm gonna fall off the roof, my gosh. Oh, and that's kind of how I do with my streaming. If I'm like playing a game where I know they're gonna swear, like it's part of the game, then I will swear too. Because I figure the people who are interested in that game are already like comfortable with swearing or whatever. But if I play a game that generally doesn't have swearing or anything like that, then I will not swear, typically. Just because I feel people watching that thing might not be comfortable with swearing. I think that's kind of the same with like certain topics too. Like Until Dawn kind of touches on pretty mature stuff, so I've talked about little more mature stuff when I play Until Dawn. But like this is Power Wash Simulator. We're just cleaning stuff, so I'm keeping it PG. Yeah, the soccer ball has no physics, or football, whatever you call it. I'm American, so it's a soccer ball to me. Feel like that's one of the things that drew you to my content. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. That was something I just kind of decided for myself, so I'm glad that it's working. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice smooth. Oh, I missed part of the gutter. Here, let me... I'm gonna fall. I am absolutely gonna fall. Oh no. Oh no. I have a fear of heights. I have a fear of heights! Don't fall. At my old house that I grew up in, like my childhood home, there was a section of the roof of the garage that was really, really close to like the fencing area for the porch, and you could climb up on like the fence of the porch and easily get up to the garage roof. So we would do that on occasion to like watch fireworks and stuff, but it was absolutely terrifying to me. That's why you really liked my Half-Life 2 replay? Oh, I'm glad. You watched my Half-Life 2 replay? That's awesome. That one was a fun one. I really love Half-Life 2, and that was like one of my first... how do I put it? Like shooter games, I guess. One of my first like shooter games, PC games kind of thing that really got me into gaming. So it's a pretty important game to me. I really loved Alex. I was so happy with Alex. That was just such a great game. It's probably my favorite VR game ever. I keep trying to get my husband to play it. I'm like, this is the best VR game ever. You need to play it. But he doesn't like Half-Life 2. He liked Half-Life 2 Episode 2. But he didn't like the original Half-Life 2. Speaking of PC games, what PC game? Where are you going with this, Mari? That ladder's in the way. Oh, I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss a thing. Terry, seen that last time I played? Yes, I did get OJ. I didn't get the DLC, but I did get the original OJ. Now I want to talk about true crime and how OJ murdered his wife. Wait, no, this is not the stream to talk about true crime. I was just talking about it's not appropriate for this game. Hey, Steel! It has been forever. How are you doing, buddy? I haven't talked to you in a while. When I finish Half-Life 2, I plan on playing Black Mesa, because I actually just bought that during the summer sale. I know that's not quite the same as the OG Half-Life, so some people might not be happy with it, but so many people have told me that the Black Mesa remake is like definitive and real good. Most of the DLC is just extra characters, but I do recommend our voice packs and card packs. Gotcha. Just clean the house and finish The Boys. What's The Boys? Eventful day? Yeah? Well, you just went from cleaning the house to me cleaning a house. I guess I'm kind of going backwards with the Half-Life games, huh? First, no, wait. Did I play Half-Life 2 before or after I played Alex? I don't remember when it comes to my channel. Oh, dude, watch my Half-Life Alex playthrough. Like, I'm sorry, not to brag or pat my own back or whatever, but it's so good. It's a really good playthrough. The Boys is so good. It's a mature series about superheroes. Gotcha. It's a very visceral hero show. The newest season was pretty good. Gotcha. I feel like I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. I think I mentioned this before. I'm not super into superhero stuff, except for I love the Batman universe. The Batman universe is my jam. I've definitely mentioned this before, but Birds of Prey, one of my favorite movies to come out as of late. I love it. It's on Amazon Prime. Okay. Voices essentially of people who got superpowers were super narcissistic, selfish celebrities. Oh my gosh. That's true. Because a lot of times you see like superhero shows and like the people who get superpowers are always like super heroic and nice and good. I mean, not always. I guess there's anti-heroes, but a lot of times the people who are the focus are the ones who are like really good-natured and good-hearted. So it's kind of interesting to think like someone who's not, how they would deal with getting the powers. You know what? I think I could probably, yeah, I think I can go faster. I'm going really slow. I think I can go faster. I go faster going up the roof than I do going down the roof. Oh well. Oh, but okay, once again, for people who just got here, I put up a tweet on my Twitter that I'd really like to hear your opinion on. It's a poll, so just answer one or two, asking about scheduling. Essentially, if it's better to like make a full schedule and then cancel as needed, or to have more of a sparse schedule and that way I have more personal time. What do you like better? Because I feel bad about canceling, but if people say it's fine to cancel, then, you know, then I'll try not to feel as bad about canceling. But also, speaking of scheduling, I might do more afternoon schedules, or afternoon ones, I don't know. Because it does seem like I still have, at first I was like doing mostly evenings. Well, actually at first I was doing mostly afternoons, but then I did evenings because that seemed more of a active time. But like, I'm streaming in the afternoon right now and I'm getting about the same amount of viewers, so I think it's going to be about the same active time. It's fine to have a flexible schedule with time for yourself. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I appreciate that. I don't know. I feel like I could stream more most of the time, but I also just have days where I'm like exhausted and I can't do anything, and then I have to cancel. But I never know when those days are, you know? Because like Wednesday, I thought I'd totally be able to stream, but after everything I did that day, I was just too exhausted to stream. And so I had to cancel, and I felt bad for canceling, but that was it. Basically, the idea of anyone can have superpowers. I feel the reason our superheroes choose to be heroes is due to tragedy that they couldn't prevent. That's fair. I mean, in the case of like Batman, he doesn't have superpowers. He created that for himself because of the tragedies he endured. Ah, missed spot. Missed the spot. There we go. I think after this, I'm gonna try and see if I can, watch the newer episodes of Miraculous Ladybug that have come out. Because I love Miraculous Ladybug. It's so bad, but it's so fun. It's so good. I want to watch Miraculous Ladybug. Superpowers is that he's rich. Yeah, exactly. Batman's superpower is he's rich. Did anyone play the Telltale Batman series? I didn't play it, but I watched some people play it, and I really liked it. I want to play it myself. Played the first Telltale Batman, but not the second one yet. Oh. I left him for you to play a round of Fortnite and kept wondering what the sizzling sound was. It was your power wash the whole time. That's funny. Speaking of Fortnite, I've actually played a little bit of Fortnite recently. Since they added the no build mode, I've actually played a little bit with my husband and my friend. My best friend. Amps, who's on my channel sometimes. And I really want to do a stream with her sometime. We're both busy adults, so we have to figure out a time that will work for both of us. I feel that's what makes Spider-Man and Batman icons of the universe. One couldn't prevent his parents' death, and one could have prevented their uncle's, but made a choice that led to it. Haven't played any Telltale games. I actually love Telltale games, and at one point I will stream The Wolf Among Us when The Wolf Among Us 2 release date is in sight. I've been playing. I can't read. I've been playing Zero solo. Been doing surprisingly well. Nice. Is it better now that they're removed instant fortresses? Fortnite, I mean. Yeah. See, I one of the things that always kind of turned me off about Fortnite was, one, it's a battle royale, and I'm bad at battle royales. I would never solo a battle royale. I'd only play with friends. But also, the whole build mode and everything, not my thing. Not my thing. So since there's no build mode now, I play that. Yes, you're so excited for Wolf Among Us 2. Me too! I'm so excited! I can't wait for it. So as soon as, like, the release date is in sight, I'm definitely gonna play the first one on stream. Also, I have been watching some power wash videos on YouTube because it's just so satisfying, and I love it. You still need to beat the first Wolf game? Do it. It's so good. Battle Royales on Warzone solo are like horror games for me sometimes. Yeah. I can only play like with friends or whatever. I can't play on my own. My husband, if I play with him, he just carries me the whole time, so I don't have to worry about it. He's way better at shooters than I am. I'm not bad per se, I think I panic too much. I mean, I have some shooter games that I've played on stream and on YouTube, so you guys can kind of make a decision for yourself, but I just feel like I panic too much, and that just causes me to lose. Oh, there's still some dirt on the side here. It's crazy that Telltale got their hands on DC and Marvel. Yeah, for sure. Can't wait for the sequel. The first Wolf Among Us left a big cliffhanger. Yes. The 3 seasons of Sam & Max were my games were my jam. Oh, I never played Sam & Max. I'm gonna do this first, and then I'll get to the. Oh, let me go prone and get this part of the wall. So there's no way I'll be able to get this from the ground. I'm gonna eat a grape. Yeah, I got the wall. I should probably get this too. October's gonna be a big month for games. A bunch of release sequels and remasters coming out. 2 you're looking for is there's gonna be a Frostpunk 2 and Destroy All Humans Reprobed. I know there's gonna be a Frostpunk 2. That's cool. Speaking of Marvel, anyone hoping to see the X-Men or Fantastic Four in the MCU? I did see an X-Men movie once. I don't even remember what it was, though. It was one where, I don't remember what happened. I think they were recruiting new mutants. There's that one really fast one who would listen to music while he did it. There's Mystique or whatever her name was the bad guy. I don't remember anything about it. It's been so long. I saw it in theaters once. We play Sam and Max get the original TT versions, not the remakes of season 1. Nothing against the remake, but they replaced one of the voice actors from original VA. It was so much better. Oh, okay. Yeah, Frostpunk 2, it seems the main resource will move into oil, and there's potential to raid other cities. Ooh. I don't know how it works, but it's exciting. Yeah, that is exciting. I've never played Frostpunk, but I watched Mark play it. But I don't think I could ever play it because I would just get too emotionally attached to everybody there, and I would cry. I'd cry when things don't work out because I'm also really, really bad at resource management. I am so bad at resource management. That probably says a lot about me as a person, but please don't read into that. Quicksilver, yes. I think it was Days of Future Past. I think it was Days of Future Past. That sounds familiar. I'm really looking forward to Destroy All Humans Reprobed. I don't know anything about Destroy All Humans. Sounds interesting. You play a ton of resource games and you find Frostpunk pretty hard? Yeah. It looked hard. Ah! I almost fell off the roof! Ah! No. 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 Close. No. Oh my gosh. A stream you should definitely give Destroy All Humans trailer a watch. Okay. What kind of game is it? Hey, Barry! How have you been, Barry? I was talking about the one X-Men movie that I couldn't remember, and I think someone helped figure it out. It was Days of Future Past. It's the only X-Men movie I've seen. Batman Beyond cartoon reboot or movie. That'd be pretty cool. I love Batman. I really liked The Killing Joke. I watched that a while ago, and that was really good. I always appreciate, like, I know I was talking about being pretty say-so, but I really appreciate when cartoons are not say-so. Because I hate when people are like, cartoons are just for kids. And so then, oh, and then you get the parents who are like, oh, The Killing Joke, it's a cartoon, it must be okay for kids. And then the kid's traumatized afterwards. Just finished playing some GM mode. Gary Spawn? With a friend. Saw Thor 4 yesterday. How is that? I remember I liked the first Thor movie. And I think I saw the second one and that was okay. Listen, I don't mean to be a basic bitch. And sorry, I shouldn't have used harsh words because it's Power Wash Simulator. But I had a crush on Loki. I know he's a bad guy, but I like him. And, you know, Tom Hiddleston is just a dreamboat, okay? New Thor is good, but Ragnarok is still the best. Gotcha. I love the Loki show. I've never seen the Loki show. I don't know if I should give it a watch because, but I did have a very big crush on Loki. I like Loki a lot. He's just my vibe. Okay, I have a type. I have a few types, and he's one of my types. Shrill Humans is basically alien hellbent on controlling Earth. Half the time, Crypto, the alien, calls humans hairless monkeys. The gameplay is very arcade style. Go in an area, complete objective, repeat. Okay. No one blames you, and you should definitely watch the Loki show if you like Loki. Okay. You had a Loki crush on Loki. I did. I absolutely did. I mean, don't get me wrong, Thor is hunky, but Loki is... Loki is my type! My, like, first crush was Jareth from Labyrinth. Not The Labyrinth, just Labyrinth. And they kind of give this a similar vibe. They gotta have similar vibes. He doesn't like Loki. He's so charming! Yes, he's so charming! I like charming men! So sue me! I feel like anytime you have like a crush on a villain type character, people just are so quick to judge you. And I find that so rude. Yeah, David Bowie's character. Mature animated movies in theaters. Yeah, that would be great. Get more of those. But yeah, I feel like when you have crush on cartoons, non-cartoon characters. I was thinking about the cartoons again. On villain characters, people are very quick to judge you. And it's like, they're fictional. I mean, they're fictional. They're not actually hurting anyone. Loki has a huge fan base. You're not the only one, TK. Do you think he got a whole show and it's getting a season 2? Oh, nice. Yeah, I know. He's got a huge fan base. And that's another reason why I'm, like, embarrassed to admit it. Is like, yeah, I'm super basic there. Like, everyone's got a crush on Loki. You know what? Sometimes everyone's got good taste, okay? Sometimes you don't have to be the outlier. That's a really fun one. Well done. Yes! Super fun to play a villain role. Yes, I agree. Villain characters are so fun to, like, analyze and play. And I really like when they're deep. Like, I think there is something to be said about villains who are just evil for the sake of being evil, but I think when they're written really well is more interesting. Like when they have a reason to be the way they are. They have like a motive, you know? I can see the appeal for Loki, not my type, but I can see the scheming bad boy appeal. Heck yeah. Let's get this. Oh, I highly recommend the Loki show. He has a less evil whining prince and more true to his trickster nature. Nice. Okay, I may actually check that out then. Even though I'm not really big on Marvel anymore, but if you guys are recommending it, and it's got Loki, I love Loki. I'm not gonna fall off the roof again. I didn't, but I almost fell off the roof, and that was traumatizing, so I'm not doing it again. It's also a good way of getting out your comfort zone when acting, because acting in ways you wouldn't act normally. Yes! That's exactly it. That's totally exactly it. Where it's like, especially if you're just a genuinely, like, good person, and then you have to act the villain, it's just, it's refreshing. Like, not to say that being a bad person is refreshing, but acting a bad person can be a little bit refreshing because we all have those, like, horrible urges in us. You know, we all have our selfish, mean urges. I think it's just part of being human, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's just whether or not we act out on them. But by playing a villain role, you're really you're given the ability to actually act out on them without hurting anyone. So that's great, and it's fun. I don't know if it makes me basic because I'm a huge Wanda fan, even though she's done bad things. I love her. Like WandaVision. My parents and my sisters, yeah, they watched it and they really liked it. MCU is Rhonda. Acting evil can be refreshing. I'm sorry. No, don't take that out of the context. Don't take that out of context. Yeah, Wanda the Scarlet Witch. Yeah, she's got... That's WandaVision, right? That's the same Wanda? That looked like a fun show. I feel like I'm so out of touch. I'm like the old person who's like, what is this MCU stuff? I don't even know. Explain it to me, you youngins. You younglings. WandaVision is a lot of fun. Gotcha. The two main characters, Wanda and her like husband, I think, husband? They seem like a really cute couple. I can vibe with that. Any other villain crushes, CK? Villain crushes. I know I do. I absolutely know I do. Why can't I think of any right now? I have a lot of fictional character crushes, honestly. Maybe this doesn't count because can I... Wanda and Vision. Oh. I had the hugest crush on Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, before any of the, like, redemption arc kind of stuff for him. Which he does have. I'm spoiling that, but it's an old show. And I think that's one of the things that even people who've never seen the show know. I had the biggest crush on him. But it was definitely with that, like, idea of, like, he can be redeemed. You know? Which I think sometimes... I think that's kind of a theme with a lot of villain crushes, honestly. Is, like, people kind of get this idea, like, I can fix him. Or I can fix her. Or, you know, whatever. Which is a very toxic frame of mind. I just gotta point that out right here. Disclaimer. The I can fix them idea is very toxic. Do not fall into that trap in real life. If you want to have the fictional character and you want to have your fantasies, that's fine. Nothing wrong with a little fantasy. But, not in real life. Absolutely not in real life. Do not think you can just fix somebody. That is not a healthy frame of mind. Basically, you should never go into a relationship or anything with the frame of mind that you can change them. People can only change on their own. They cannot be forced to change. But yeah, I feel like a lot of times when it comes to, like, villain crushes, there's kind of that mindset of, like, I can fix them. I can make them good. Oh, you know, listen. I'll admit this. It probably is very obvious. Great for fiction, not for reality. Exactly. This is probably very obvious, but speaking of villain crushes, I'll admit it. I'll say it out. I'll say it outright. I have crushes on both Yancy and Darkiplier. I'm sorry. I like them both a lot. Don't laugh at me! Don't laugh at me! They are both clearly bad people, but come on! It doesn't hurt that they're played by Markiplier. And Markiplier is my celebrity crush, okay? I feel disturbed by people idolize Joker and Harley's relationship. So toxic. I want to be like Joker and Harley. Yes! I talked about that exact thing. I talked about that exact thing last time I played PowerWasher. I was like, I hate when people are like, I want to be like Joker and Harley. No! It's a literal abusive relationship. Do not. The cock, I can save them, Koro. No. I can't save them. Eventless from the Clone Wars was a villain crush of mine. I haven't seen Clone Wars. I've heard it's good. Instead of wanting to fix a character, sometimes you want to join them. Oh, Ventress, not Ventless, Ventress. Gotcha. Yeah, sometimes you kind of just want to join them. Sometimes you can kind of understand, like, yeah, I get why you're trying to destroy the world. I feel ya. You want to join them. That's true. Well, any relationship like Harley, do Harley Ivy relationship because that's goals. I haven't seen a whole lot of Harley and Ivy, but from what I have seen, they do seem like actually good, like healthy relationship, actual healthy, wholesome relationship, not Harley and Joker abusive relationship. Oh my gosh. Say I'm always a sucker for the soft-hearted nerd types. No, this doesn't reflect on my VTuber viewing habits. I don't know if I believe you, Steel. I don't know if I believe you. Almost done with the roof. We're getting there. You also like that type too, Nar? That's a pretty good taste. Damn them in their cute nature. Season 3 of Harley Quinn is coming out, and it's about Harley Ivy relationship. They just got married. Oh, gotcha. Is that the animated one that's on like HBO? I think I talked about that last time. They were like roommates. I'm surprised some people have that mindset about Joker and Harley, despite in every animated Batman show they have mentioned multiple times how it's not a good relationship. Yeah. Birds of Prey also is... I mean, that's one of the things I love about Birds of Prey. This isn't really a spoiler if you haven't seen it, because it's right at the beginning of the movie, but Joker breaks up with Harley, and so the whole movie is about her moving on and, like, becoming her own person, and... oh my gosh, do I love that empowerment. I love it. Oh, Birds of Prey is so good. I want to watch it again. I should watch it again. It's so good. I was listening to, just like my YouTube... I was listening to YouTube music, just like shuffling off of one song, and Experiment on Me by Halsey, which is from the Birds of Prey soundtrack, came on, and I was just like, yeah! This is my jam! You still need to see Birds of Prey. It's so good. It's absolutely fantastic. The anime series of Harley Quinn on HBO Max. Gotcha. I haven't gotten around to watching it. Same for the new Suicide Squad. I haven't seen any of the Suicide Squads. I know the first one was panned. How do you guys feel about the first Suicide Squad? I mean, everyone loved Harley Quinn's design in that. I mean, I did. I absolutely loved her design. HBO Max's Birds of Prey? Heck yeah. If you haven't seen Birds of Prey, go watch it. It's so good. And Ewan McGregor is... Mwah, mwah. I love Ewan McGregor. I adore Ewan McGregor. He's such a good villain type. And it's like, I'm not used to seeing him as a villain, but he does such a good job playing a villain in Birds of Prey. It's so good. For Harley Quinn egg sandwich. That egg sandwich, not gonna lie, looked like one of the most delicious things I have ever seen, and I desperately want to eat it. I'm like, I don't think I can make it. I don't think I can make it as good as that movie makes it look. The first Squad movie was meh, but my all-time favorite Harley design comes from the Arkham and Injustice games. Gotcha. I just adore how she looks in Birds of Prey. I really wanted to buy her shirt from, because they had a Hot Topic shirt that was like her shirt from the movie Birds of Prey, but then I realized it has the F word on it, and I'm not, just like how I don't like swearing when playing games that don't have swear words. I don't like wearing swear words in public, just because I'm sure I'll make someone uncomfortable. You like the first Suicide Squad except for Joker? It's always great when you get to see an actor who normally plays a good guy finally get to show the villain talent. Yes, absolutely. Alright, last bit of the roof. The new Suicide Squad is great. Why does it say I'm missing so much? I don't know. I thought I got all the roof. Maybe it's the underside of the woof. Roof. Woof. Woof. Bark, bark. Bark, bark. I have seen the Kenobi series. I really liked it. I loved Little Leia. Little Leia was absolutely precious. Topic of DC. Have you seen the new Batman movie? The one with Robert Pattinson? No, but I want to see it. One villain cartoon that outshines the main show is the Super Crooks. It's reality... it's a really good bad guy show, even though showing the origins of the MC. Woof. The difference between the two movies, and the first movie was called Suicide Squad. The new one is called The Suicide Squad, and the teams are completely different. Gotcha. Oh yeah, that's the roof right there. That's the part of the roof I missed. Can I reach up there? I think I can. You know, I really liked the the Batman series with was it the Michael Bay movies? They had Christian Bale as Batman. I really liked those movies, but man, they could have used some Harley Quinn. I would have loved some Harley Quinn in there. Little Leia was so cute and also very true to Leia, for sure. DC loves putting the in the title. Christopher Nolan. Why did I think Michael Bay? Thank you. Michael Bay, that's not even close. Yeah, Christopher Nolan. I'm so dumb. I'm gonna get the rest of the roof and the gutter, and then I'll get back on the walls. Apparently even Pops is out of his rocking chair having a look. Oh, Pops is interested. I'm pretty like a car crash, ugly as a lullaby. Now that song's gonna be absolutely stuck in my head. Is this part? That's porch roof. I'll still get this part though. Sorry for the Black Adam. That trailer looks amazing. What's Black Adam? Yeah, we're gonna get this house nice and squeaky clean. Oh, we already got that side. Let me just freshen that up a bit, you know. Little touch up. Eat a grape. No. R. Oh yeah, Overwatch 2 was announced to be free to play, so you're not completely ignoring it now. I think it's just the PvP. I think you have to pay for the campaign. Gutter cleaned! Heck yeah! Villain of Shazam. Also, I'm excited for the Pierce Brosnan, played Dr. Fate. One DC thing I'm upset about is my favorite character, The Flash, and they have a horrible human being in Ezra Miller playing him. And that angers me of them wearing the Flash suit. Oh, I understand. That does sound really frustrating. I'm sorry about that. I do want to play Overwatch 2 though. I will probably stream it sometime when it actually is out. I tried to get in the beta, but I didn't make it. I didn't make it into the beta. They have a new character, the Junker Queen. And she's a new tank. And I actually really want to play her. She looks like she's a lot of fun. Okay. Let's do the side walls next. It looks good from the front. I'll leave it there. I'm done. The front's good. It's perfectly clean. Just don't look at the side or the back. One day I hope to see my favorite hero on the screen again, even just an animated show. You want to see Static Shock again? Aw. I hope you get to see Static Shock again. I have played Arkham Asylum. I played a little bit of City, but just couldn't really get into it. I don't know why. I think it was just a little too open for me. Sometimes I get overwhelmed if something's like really open world. I kind of have the same thing with Skyrim. I get a little overwhelmed by how open Skyrim is. But I really loved Arkham Asylum, and I'd love to stream it sometime. Also, Black Adam is DC movie. The Rock is playing the character. He's the enemy of Shazam. Ooh, nice. Would you guys be up for me streaming Arkham Asylum sometime? I'd love to play it again. I've played it multiple times. It's one of my favorite games, honestly. I think I had it listed when I did my debut. I had a list of some of my favorite games, and I think Arkham Asylum was on there. There's a lot of mud down here. I don't even know how that happens. Who's kicking up mud here? I'm probably gonna have to go by with the small guy and get those little bits and pieces. I wouldn't mind seeing. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Do you know about the Easter egg that took you 2 years to find in Arkham Asylum? No. It was so well hidden the devs had a hint towards it. Wow. No, I didn't. I don't know. I don't think I know that. Nah, I like this better. Arkham Knight has probably the worst way to get a true ending in any game. What? Now I'm curious, but I don't want you to spoil it for anyone. Basically, there's a hidden room in the warden's office, and you have to use all 3 explosive gel charges to blow up the wall, and there you'll find blue pins hinting to Arkham City. Oh! Well, at that point, Arkham City already came out, right? So it was, like, pointless. By the time it was actually found. Nope. It's not really a spoil, but you have to do all the side missions and collect 243 Riddler trophies. Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. That would drive me so nuts. I hate when games hide their true ending behind something like that. Like collectibles or whatever. I understand if it's like the true ending is hidden behind like a very hard boss or something like that. I can understand that. No. But behind like collectibles, that's just ridiculous. I hate the Riddler stuff so much. Still not as bad as trying to get FFX's true ending. Final Fantasy X? I'm not sure how you get that. Ugh, nice. Look at that, so clean. Oh, no, no. Back to... Let's do the porch next. Hey, it's a Z. I didn't mean to do that. You like when the true ending is hidden behind a specific set of dialogue choices? Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to do it. Like, to make it the most accessible, because at least then... And make it so that you can easily go back to those choices. When you have to do, like, 50,000 other things to get the true ending, it's a little annoying. Oh, wow, that was quick. Get the pull. I kind of like when, like... The thing that comes to mind is, like... I like when it's, like, good ending, bad ending in terms of, like, actual moral choices you make. Like Bioshock 1, where it's like, if you harvest all the little sisters, you get the bad ending. But if you save them, you get the good ending. So it's like an actual, like, moral choice. And so you kind of know, you kind of expect, you get what you signed up for, and you kind of know what to expect. You love the Bioshock games? Me too. I absolutely love the Bioshock games. I replayed the first one, and I'm gonna replay the second one eventually. I just don't know whether to do, because I'm currently not sure how I feel about doing Let's Plays anymore. I kind of want to go to full streaming. So if I do that, then would I stream Bioshock 2? Would I, or should I do a Let's Play of it? So I'm a little stuck right now, but I do want to play Bioshock 2 sometime. I do have a series on Bioshock 1. But Bioshock 2 will come out eventually. Yeah, I'll definitely upload VODs. But that's what I'm kind of thinking of doing, is like, I don't know, moving some of my Let's Play games to streaming, and then just have the VODs continue them, as opposed to continuing the Let's Plays. Because I don't know. At this point, it's almost too much for me to do both Let's Plays and streaming. I thought I could handle it, but it's a little bit too much for me. So I'm just taking a break for now, and then once I really get, like, refreshed, I'll let you know. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. We love you, TK. We want you to do what's best for you. Aw, thank you. Aw, thank you guys. That's so sweet. I really appreciate that, you know? I hope you know how much I appreciate that. Because that's part of the thing that always makes me, like, nervous about switching things up, is like, I don't know how people are gonna react. Are they going to like the change? Are they gonna hate the change? Am I gonna lose people? Are they gonna all leave me? But a lot of times when I actually bring up this type of thing, and ask people's opinion, they're always like, just do whatever's best for you, it's fine. And I always really appreciate that, because it's just, I don't know, it really shows that people care about me, and not so much just what I'm able to probably just kind of throw out there. Because if I do too much, then it's like I can't put the effort in it as much. So that's also a thing that kind of gets me all hung up on it, is like, I want to make sure I put out good stuff, and I'm not just, you know, throwing stuff out randomly. So I don't know, it's very nice. It's super nice, and I can't put into words how much I appreciate it. You know, Ah, finally. I was wondering when that was gonna... Oh, look, you can see the guys, look, you can see the fence on the wall. I love it. That's so great. And for that, I will eat a grape, because it sounds like grape. You can see the fence here, too. You like more linear VNs with no choices? That's fair. I think Umineko is that way. And that's just kind of like if they have a story to tell and they're like, I don't really have like changes or differences I want in the story. This is exactly how I want it. And I completely understand that. And I think that's also, like, I will say, as much as I like BioShock's way of having different endings, it feels like to me that they had one ending in mind and then they just threw in the other one as a way to, like, have different endings. Because to me, the good ending is so clearly written as, like, the true ending, as what they wanted. And then the bad ending just seems like it was just thrown together. It doesn't, it's doesn't have much to it. I suggest do what you're feeling more passionate about. If you want to do more videos and streams or more streams and videos, go ahead. I would definitely say I want to do more streams and videos. I really love streaming. I mean, one of the reasons I took a year-long break from YouTube is I just got so burnt out because I wasn't feeling like the recording and especially editing anymore. Oh yeah, the Until Dawn streams have been so much fun. I'm really enjoying them too. That's probably like my favorite game that I'm doing right now. Even though last time I played, something horrible happened that I won't spoiler in case people haven't seen it, but something really horrible happened and I want to cry. Though I did tweet about it, so I guess maybe maybe people know even if they haven't seen it. Also just, I did another tweet that was a reply to that one. Just thanking all of you for being so wonderful and supportive. I was like so afraid that after my break, I would come back and everyone would be gone. And like everyone would have forgotten about me and moved on. And I was so scared of that. And then people were so supportive and still there and being wonderful, and it was so much fun, and it just, thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. I really want Josh and Sam together, okay? They're a good couple. They're a good couple. I need to practice my QTEs real bad. My QTEs are awful. I'm gonna end up killing everyone if I don't work on my QTEs. I feel like TK is like, Sam and Josh must happen. Yep. Absolutely. They absolutely must get together or I will cry. They're honestly my favorite couple in the game. And there's a lot of couples in the game. And I support all of them but Emily and Matt. Emily and Matt, they need to break up. But Sam and Josh are the best. There was one streamer who waited nearly 7 months to return. Wow, you are a patient guy. But that's real sweet. I'm sure that streamer totally appreciates it too. I do wish there's an option to either remove or make QTEs easier for players who don't have great reaction ability. Yeah, my reaction kind of sucks. I wish there was like an app or something I could get, or something like I could download on the PlayStation Store that's just like practice QTEs. That would be nice. I would just do that. Even just if someone made like a video on YouTube I think it would be nice if someone like made a YouTube on a video that just like randomly showed PlayStation buttons like as a picture, and that's all it needs to be, and that would be enough to let me practice my QTEs. Cookie clicker, but QTEs. Yeah, QTEs aren't that great of a gameplay mechanic, honestly. I don't hate them as much as other people do, but they aren't the best mechanic. I wonder what they would do if you did turn off QTEs for Until Dawn, because they're such a big part of the game. Like, what would they replace it with? Hey, TK, think fast. No, no, I can't. I'm not fast. A friend of mine who did some streaming hasn't done any in over a year. She was dealing with moving and getting a new computer. I've been a guest on 2 of those streams. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, I hope things get sorted out for her. And honestly, sometimes I feel like if you take one of those breaks, you kind of learn, you know, maybe this isn't exactly what you wanted to do. But I don't know, there was a part when I was in my break for a year, and I was like, I don't know if I'll go back to it. But then I was like, no, I want to go back to it. I miss it. But TK, QTEs are needed to pad out playtime. I mean, you're right, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, 91%. Either auto success or give the player the option to succeed or fail depending on how much the character wants to screw over the characters. You know what? Fair. Like, do you want this character to die? Yes. Okay, let him die. I just wish, I guess the thing is, I wish Until Dawn had given me a little bit more practice with the QTEs. It seemed like the first time that you really had a lot of QTEs that were really hard, it was life or death. They like gave you a little bit of practice beforehand, but barely any. And I feel like they should have given you a more intense, but not life and death practice for QTEs, you know? I think that would have been nice. My favorite games are where no one has plot armor, so you can royally screw yourself if you accidentally kill a vendor with a new weapon. A wonderful example is the Souls game. True, nobody you can kill anybody in that. TK is now the director AI from Left 4 Dead. Okay, let's go to the other wall and then we'll get the back door and stuff. Come on. Come on, you look pretty clean to me. There we go. Yeah, a juggling minigame would be good for QTE practices. I think they actually had that in Heavy Rain, if I remember correctly. There's like, at the beginning, you're able to like play with your kids' toys, and one of them was a juggling minigame that gave you QTEs. Because that's another game with a lot of QTEs. But I got the good ending with that game, so I don't know why I suck so much at QTEs. Reaction Time? A game called Reaction Time? You can practice reaction time? Okay. I might look that up. I think for me, my reaction time isn't that bad. It's that I mix up buttons. I always mix up circle and square. Always. You know, so many people are playing Metal Gear Solid Rising. Would you ever want to try a game like that? I've never played a Metal Gear game, but I'd be interested in trying. Nope. This one. Get those corners. Get those filthy corners. There we go. Did I get the window frame? No. What am I missing? I'm not missing a whole lot, but it looks like I'm missing a whole lot. Maybe here? I feel you'll love the soundtrack if you're a metal rock fan. I am. Don't have to worry about story too much. MGR is slightly related to the last game. Gotcha. Alright. This is pretty much the last section of the house. Right here. Oh! I didn't get that. I thought I did. I thought I finished this one. What am I missing? There we go, got it. Alright, back to the wall. I'm really concentrated. I'm like super concentrated getting the last bits. Nope. I keep doing that. You would love the MGR soundtrack. And what's interesting is that most of the exposition is done in lyrics. Ooh, and really well. That sounds cool. That sounds really cool. Little nozzle. Get the dirty corners. Gotcha. Alright. We're ending with the door. And that should be the... Oh. Maybe not. That won't be the last of it. But still, there's still more. There's a few things I've missed. How would it be to like be in a house that's being power washed? It would probably be really annoying because you'd be hearing it for the longest time. Wouldn't you? Like, wouldn't it be really loud? Okay, what am I missing? Isn't it tab? No, escape, duh. Okay. Gutters. I can get all the gutters? How do I know which gutter is clean? Oh, I guess it says. Your way of healing in the game is also metal as hell. Really? What am I missing on this one? Oh, there's a little bit right here. A little bit here. A little bit right here. Did I not clean the top of it well enough? Let me check the top. Oh, I didn't. I missed a spot. I missed a little bit, actually. How do I get that without, like, falling? Okay, I did get it. How about this gutter? This gutter still needs cleaned. Probably, again, the top. Oh, there's a kitty! Did you... Look, it's a kitty! Hi, kitty! You're so cute! How'd you get up there? I want to go up there and pet you! Kitty! Really, I should... Nope, that's... Hit the wrong one. There we go. Ha ha ha. I'm comfy and I got a kitty. Everyone's excited for the cat. Okay. Post, window frames. I'm assuming these are the posts that they're talking about. That's one of the window. That's the window. Window frames, probably around the edges. Yeah, like right here. Ah, my head pat's gonna go through the cat, but I'll imagine you're petting the kitty. I don't know what I'm missing here. Do I need to get the top of it? Doesn't look like there's any dirt there. Oh my god, it's a kitty! Oh, gotta get under, I guess? Okay. Okay. One more window frame. This one! Look at that. That's filthy. Got it. And then post. These one? That one's clean. Oh, you know, I'm just craving corn chips. I would kill for some, like, Fritos right now. Here I am with fruit in front of me. And I want cornflakes. The hand looks like it's petting you instead of the cat. Well, yeah, it's supposed to be petting me. Who's a good TK? Oh, I'm a good TK. I'm a good TK. This post is still filthy. Oh, here we go. One more post. This one. Aha! Yay! I did it, guys! Woohoo! Oh, look at me go. Look at me up on the rooftop. Almost falling off. Now I'm doing all the sides you can't see. Oh, I got that side. You can see that. Ah, yay! The bungalow looks amazing, Doc. Thank you. You won't believe the impact it had. Ma's down in the woods picking flowers, and Pops is muttering excitedly about another job he's got for you. So if you hear from Leonard Miller, that'll be him. Okay. I think I'm done. That took like almost 2 hours. So I think I'm good. Let's switch over here. Look at I'm all comfy. I'm all comfy. I've got a cat on my head. I'm all comfy. It's a calico kitty. It's a calico. I love calicos. Oh, I want to go back to that cat cafe. I loved that cat cafe. It was great. There weren't any calicos, unfortunately, but there was a lot of cute kitties anyway. So I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain about seeing kitties. I look cozy. Yes, I'm cozy. You see, you joined just in time for me to be done. I'm sorry. I just spent 2 hours cleaning a house. I'm good. You're heading to work now? Had a fun time chatting? Well, it's good to see you. Let's see. Speaking of Metal Gear Rising, it looks like Lumi is streaming Metal Gear Rising. So how about we go raid her? Every time I hear cat cafe, I think of the clip of someone's cat dunking their whole leg in a coffee. Ah! That poor cat. I hope the coffee wasn't hot. And that poor person, they're definitely not drinking that coffee anymore. That coffee's ruined. Absolutely ruined. Alright, so yes, Lumi is streaming. Let's get this up. It was warm. The cat's like, was in it for a while? Oh, they liked it. They're like, yes, this is comfy. And this is nice and warm and cozy. It's like a hot tub, but I guess not as hot and not as bubbly, maybe. All right, let's get raiding ready. Oh, come on. Stop being so slow. Am I lagging for you guys? Because it lags for me when I'm doing this kind of thing. All right, Kaneko Lumi, start raid. Oh, thank you for the head pats. You're hanging out. Have a good day. Okay, yeah. Thank you for the head pats. You have a good day. Isn't the lag's not too bad? Good. All right. Well, go say hi to Lumi for me. Let her know that we had a good time, and you guys all have a wonderful evening. Yes. Goodbye, and don't forget to shine your light in every world. Bye.